Hey there! Hey there, Revan. How's going on? Messing up my grammar. Hey, Griffin. Now, okay, there's my phone. Now, I gotta be careful because, this model has a wire. Yeah, it's weird. Bandai reprinted the H-line, yeah. That is definitely a treat. Now, Gundam Age has been deprived of model kits in the past few years because they constantly run out of stock and they're easily, they could easily be missed. But recently, Bandai has reissued all of my favorite Gundam Age model kits. So, yeah, I know, a huge stack of boxes here. I gotta clear this out. But yeah, here we are. Gundam Age. Here we are. Is this camera angle good? I think this is good. This is good. Okay, so let's begin. Hopefully the H1 Glanza is reprinted. I think they will reprint the Glanza because they reprinted the FX, and obviously I have this here with the red Bandai logo over here, so that's a bit good. So it just doesn't make sense to not completely reprint the entire family. So obviously, if 2 of the 3 family members are reprinted, then the Glanza I think should not be too far behind. But I really do hope that they will reprint the H1 Titus or the G Bouncer. Well, I saw Crow got himself a G Bouncer, so hopefully it arrives in Hong Kong soon. But anyways, let's just get right into the build. Now, the wire, I think I might have Perseus over here. Here's my newest accomplishment, Perseus. So yeah, he does look good, I might say. I have resprayed him a couple of times just to get the correct shade of red. But all in all, he does look pretty good. So I'm gonna keep the wire with him, although he is a bit of a bitch in my story. But he won't get jealous over me losing a wire, would he? But anyways, let's just get right into the build. So a lot has happened, as you guys may have known, and I have been deeply affected by it, subconsciously even, affecting my own thoughts and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, just really want an appropriate platform just to rant about it, because I absolutely cannot stand what is happening over here. And what the hell am I looking for? Oh yeah, why is it constantly buffering? I don't know. It's fine for me. Should I restart the stream? I don't know. How's the stream for you guys? Because I really want to make sure that everybody could build it in 30 minutes. Oh no, please, no. Please, I really... Do you have the Aegis Lex in mobile? No, I don't have him. Not anymore. Because, well, I got my progress wiped because I switched phones, and then I never managed to get the Aegis Legs again. It's okay my end, though, okay? Hey, John. How's everybody doing? Oh, shit. Well, I'm not gonna build this thing in 30 minutes because, first of all, I physically can't. Second of all, I really want to just go about on a rant, because there was just too much stuff that happened here in Hong Kong. And I just really want to find an appropriate platform to just rant about it. I got the rifle. The Aegis rifle? That's good. That's good. Is this correct? No, this is not correct. Well, in terms of good parts, in my end, I just completed the Gundam Rose today, so that's a bit good. So the Gundam Rose, it definitely has its potential, in my opinion, but if you guys do not enjoy it, but yeah, I think that thing is the only thing. I think that thing is the only model kit aside from the new Gundam that does have remote control weaponry in the form of the rose bits. So I think that thing does indeed have its potential. If you guys have missed out on the loot pool of the new Gundam, like I did, because I got my progress wiped. So yeah, so the Gundam Rose is definitely one of the better substitutes for the new Gundam, in my opinion. If I want remote control weaponry, don't get me wrong, it's not a good substitute for everything. But yeah, if you guys really want to educate me about the game, please do, because I still have a lot to learn. But yeah, I really am kinda weighed down by what the heck is happening here in Hong Kong. Whatever the hell is happening here, I still want Bandai Namco. Yeah, I do want them to add the satellite cannon for the Artemis, because that was one of the most prominent weapons it used in the freaking trailer, and yet it's gone. It is completely, oh god, it is completely absent from the game. They really need to release the Gundam X. Okay, that's good. It got snapped out of existence. Ah, that's a bad thing. We got the divider though. Still not the Gundam X, is it? Or if they release the double X, then it may make things feasible enough. Because, yeah, why just stop at one? Why stop at one when you can have two? That's what I always say. Why would you stop at one when you could have two? And since this thing is black, gotta take care of those damn nut marks. Oh! Did you add me? No, I didn't. Aside I didn't. Kinda just that you guys can play the mobile game. Mine keeps crashing at loading. Well, mine crashed like a few times during my gameplay. Luckily, that didn't sync up with the servers to take away my energy that I spent for the battle, so yeah, that's good. But yeah, it kind of sucks to not be able to play the game. Just pre-ordered 2 new double fin funnels. The base looks dope. Mine crash if I don't use light mode. Yeah, it's an issue. Like, it requires like a humongous amount of data, and it just requires a lot of performance in general. It like requires a very, very powerful phone. Or you guys could just go ahead and get a tablet, but that completely defeats the purpose of being mobile, right? I mainly use light mode to increase FPS. Yeah, I mainly use light mode to increase my maneuverability in melee because, well, first of all, melee is hard to trigger, as some of you guys will agree with me. And second of all, when I use melee combos, it constantly lags. Use the launcher play again. A tablet is too troublesome. Yeah, I know. So yeah, playing mobile Gundam Breaker in the tablet is completely defeating the purpose of it being mobile. So yeah, I would not advise that. Okay, when the camera gets behind the terrain, yeah, it's just blue. It lags like hell. Yeah, I get it. I've been there. It's not good at all. What am I needing now? Yeah, the mobile Gundam Breaker game, they still need a little bit of optimization in my opinion, but definitely it is a good game if you do not have any PS4s or PS3s lying around, because yeah, I just destroyed every boss with the Trans Am skill with 23k combat power as well. Man, I really want those parts. Do I need... You need the original GN drive to use Trans Am. So for example, the Exia or the Dynamis, you need those GN drives in order to perform Trans Am. Which is what I really do not like, because I cannot manage to get the Exia backpack. I was like going for the 10 rolls, and oh my god, I can't get the backpack. I can't get the GN drive. I want the GN drive, and especially I want to try stacking hyper mode and Trans Am together, if that is even possible. If you guys have tried that out, please tell me in the chat whether or not that's possible. I blast through every boss in. I blast through every boss with final shooting, which is tied to the Gundam's rifle. Not the pre-order version though, which is unfortunate because yeah, the pre-order version of the Gundam doesn't have any EX actions. I don't think, possibly the Vulcans, but they're besides the point. They're completely useless in that game, and they do not have a high capacity, so it is not as good as the one that you could use in Gundam Breaker 3. I just Barbatos every boss with the mace. I want it! For fuck's sakes. I really want Barbatos. I really want to complete Gundam Barbatos, seriously. Barbatos and the, and, what is it? What? The, a GN Drive, the original GN Drive. I really want those. Man, I don't have the mace too. My friend made a total of 23 accounts to get the XCI backpack. I do not have any Barbatos parts for that matter. Wow. Yeah, because it's easier to get the 10 pulls when you're starting out. I had the backpack and the mace. I want the mace! For God's sakes, I really want some good melee weapons. Like, I'm still using a freaking beam saber, for fuck's sakes. But, well, yeah, when I was testing out the Gundam Rose today, I constantly use this Chevalier Saber, and to be honest, the moveset is a little bit weird looking. Is it possible to... No, it's not possible to trade parts. But if you want to ask anything regarding the mobile Gundam Breaker, it's best to go to Kuro, because I do not have a whole lot of grasp with what is going on with Mobile Gundam Breaker. So if you want any inquiries for Mobile Gundam Breaker, you could join Crow's server. Links are in his community page. So yeah, if you want to join, go ahead and join and hit him up for Gundam Breaker Mobile. Yes. And I just forgot and I just remembered that I forgot to assemble the skull face on the chest. Luckily. How is Darkhound? Is it better than the H2 Magnum? It definitely does look better, but it's just me preferring darker color schemes, that's all. But the H2 Magnum, I do not know where this fits in, but yeah, I could now definitely grab my H2 Magnum or buy the Magnum SV because it has a white base, so that I could create the Dark Magnum that appeared in episode 3. Of course, I know it's using a Master Grade head, the Master Grade Darkhound head, but that's besides the point. I just want the Dark Magnum, and where the hell are my nippers? I just want the Dark Magnum in my collection. Of course, I do need to scratch build the casing for the F-funnels and this shield, but that's besides the point. That's besides the complete point. So yeah, the Dark Hound is back on the market. If you guys want to create a Dark Magnum that appeared in episode 3 of Build Divers, go right ahead. And apparently they're still using kanji to label the stickers. The backpack is no longer 2-star. In my opinion, yes. Yeah. I'm glad somebody jumped on my train. Oh god. The Dark Hound in episode 3 uses MG parts, yeah, as a casing. But even if you get the Master Grade H Dark Hound, you still need to scratch build the casing for the F-funnels and the shield, so... Yeah, but honestly, how could nobody tell that that is the H2 Magnum? Like, you got the funnels on the shoulders, right? That's it. And you got these significant front skirts. I could tell immediately that that's freaking Kyoya. But I don't know how he got to hide the Ace-2 in the Ace-2 Magnum inside of the Dark Hound. But I could tell immediately that that was him. First of all, because I built the Ace-2 Magnum, so I know its structure. Second of all, it's blatantly obvious, don't you think? Like, it's just so hard to fathom, like how badly the characters are hidden inside kids shows. Like, like I can already tell just by his hair. Yeah, same. Like like it's kind of like the Spider-Man case, if I may say so, because Spider-Man doesn't want to reveal his own identity as Peter Parker, but then he has the voice. People could recognize the voice. Like, complete strangers couldn't, but yeah, his friends could recognize his voice. Like, I cannot fathom how hard it is to identify that Spider-Man is actually Peter Parker. I can't. But that's besides the point. And yeah, that's just my thoughts on it. You hide your identity, but you can't hide your identity. You wear a mask just to look cool, like Char Aznavour, that's fine. If you wear a mask to hide your identity, that's completely useless, especially to hide your identity from the people you know. But that's just my opinion, so yeah. The writer of Build Divers doesn't know how MMO works. Yeah, wait, let me watch this video on my iPad. Good. The writers of Build Divers, I don't know what they're thinking of. The story is lame because it's the sheeple effect. Let me be honest. The sheeple effect appeared in multiple different anime series that I've actually seen. And yeah, the sheeple effect. If you guys do not know what I'm saying is that people immediately go for the opinions that is the most popular. So yeah, if you remember Konosuba, the people in the guild, is this the play? Yeah, this is a D play. The people in the guild actually went with the went with the general consensus that constantly changes, and that is in there, and I do not quite like it, but still there, it's in there for humor, so I don't mind. But the sheeple effect inside of Build Divers, man, that is just cringy as all hell. So, man, Peter actually did have a voice changer. Well, not in Spider-Man Homecoming, does he? Like, yeah, I know the interrogation mode is a voice changer, but yeah. But all in all, it's just my opinions on stuff. Oof. I lost the skull on my Dark Hound. That sucks. But yeah, I believe you do need some mechanical help to open this up. But there is the H symbol if you guys want it, so yeah. A Gundam H2 Dark Hound with the H symbol, how good would that look? RIP. Yeah. Hell, the writers doesn't even know how to write children characterization. Yeah. Yeah. That and the sheeple effect. The sheeple effect is the worst. Like, oh, the champion is doing that. Let's roll with that. Oh, Riku has defeated the champion. He is one of the KOLs, or the key opinion leaders, if you guys don't know what that means. So we should follow what he does. I want to help Riku too. I want to help the champion too. Now what the fuck is going on? Like, I hate Build Divers for multiple different reasons. The sounds are one of them, the characters are one of them, the story is one of them. Basically, everything that could go wrong in Build Divers went wrong. Of course, the art style is way better than what they did back in the 90s, like the original Gundam, obviously, because they drew them with computers. But the GM particles, man, I hate those. I like GM particles normally because they feel special. But they managed to muck that up as well. So, man, the art style is also very inconsistent. Like, every single thing about Build Divers just went wrong. Like, I'm still holding that up until today. So that's why I'm very, very skeptical about Build Divers Re-Rise working out. Because I absolutely hated the original Build Divers. And yeah, remember the days where they need a new part and they just add an extension to the plate? Those days are gone. Like, this face is completely different. This face piece is completely different from the one used by the Age 2 normal and Age 2 double bullet. And they only added an extension to the actual runner for that one specific piece, not introduced it in a whole new different plate. So that's good. Wait, what am I missing? If my Gundam were still, Riku would be dead. Yeah, I mean his Gundam. I'm just waiting for the inevitable justice revive. Yeah, same here. You need the freedom, you have to have the justice. They are inseparable in my opinion. In a lot of people's opinion as well. Everyone's Gundam would destroy Riku. For fuck's sakes, man. Perseus over here. Easily. He got carried. Yeah. Like, man! Don't get me started. Like, in the final battle, in the final raid battle, I was expecting a climactic entrance. And no, not a climactic entrance. A climactic battle between Riku and his party against the Barbatos Avatar hybrid. And what he did, all he did, is not crack my voice. Yeah, he did crack my voice because I hate him so much. What he did is sit there, wait for the crowd to come, and all he actually did, fire his long-range cannon, and wait until the crowd gets here, turn on the higher than sky phase, and then use the H2 Magnum as a sword, and defeated the Avatar. Defeated the Avatar in just one hit, while everybody can seem to do a little single ding-dang dent on the freaking Avatar. Like, what the hell? Like, isn't that incompetent or whatever? You are... Man, oh my god. Riku just got carried all the way. Especially when he switched to the 00 Sky. Man, the only incident, the only instance that he actually went all out is when he fought Tiger Wolf. That is one of my favorite episodes out of this most hated series. Let me tell you that much. He's like that one guy on the other team who's trash talking while he's having 0 kills. I know, right? Yeah, I know. I know, you right. The way Olga called Riku out for being a hack is absolutely chartastic. Yeah. Though I love the OSTs much better than GBFTs. I hate to disagree, but I have to because Gundam Build Fighters OSTs are actually way better than Build Divers. Well, although Build Divers, they do have good OSTs, but they start to get monotonous for a while. Because every single episode they use the exact same OST all the time, and that's why it got monotonous. And that's why I hate the OSTs. Because, well, they cannot go the extra mile and go ahead to write more OSTs for different occasions. They got really, really monotonous, and with that monotony means that the music cannot rile up my mood anymore. So the whole OSTs thing, it's good if you listen to it for the first few times, but then when the monotony kicks in, it starts to go downhill. The Bell of Requiem is the best OST. Hello, I'm Thailand. You're not Thailand. You're from Thailand. But yeah, welcome aboard. I love GBF but not Try. Yeah, same. I love GBF and GBF GM's counterattack, but that is a bit rushed, so I won't mention it. But not the Build Fighters Tricast. But now it seems like after I watch Build Divers, the Build Fighters Tricast do not seem that bad anymore because they actually have character. They have their own character. They have their albeit stupid character development and the love triangle between Shia, Yanko, and what the hell is her name? Fumina. Despite that stupid relationship triangle, the series still managed to stay good. First of all, because of the sounds, and second of all, because the characters have so much character in them. They're not monotonous, they're not boring characters. And they actually have skill development. So they reasonably get stronger and stronger and stronger. Of course, towards the end, it's just plot armor that Sekai actually won against the Transients, but still, they have way more character than the Build Divers cast actually. Like, to be honest, in my opinion, Sekai was much worse than Riku ever was, because Riku doesn't have any characters to compare to him. So in a plot point, Sekai is actually worse than Riku because he's annoying and obnoxious and stuff. Sekai actually never lost except that one time against what's his name? Sakai Minato. But yeah, he actually does have skill development, while Riku only goes ahead for the ultimate, and yeah, when that doesn't work, nothing works, and he just gives up. So yeah, that's why I really hate Riku. He's like one of the most boring characters of all time. Not that I have the right to say that because I haven't watched any anime. My Gundams would obliterate Riku immediately. Like, yeah, like, call me a child, but I actually put my Gundams against each other in my mind, and Ophiuchus managed to easily defeat Leo. So if I put Ophiuchus in him, he doesn't even need to budge. He doesn't even need to freaking budge in order to beat Riku. So yeah, if GBM were real, if Riku were real, what about my Delta perfectibility? That would do it. Now any single Gundam that we here could customize and build could easily defeat the Double Sky. And I am putting all my money on it right now. Except who somehow just destroys the moon. Your Gundams and my Delta Riku team. Who will win? Our Gundams. Yeah. When a series introduces ultimates into their equation, it's gonna turn out to be a bad series because, yeah, when the child inside me awakens, it's just like, oh, I want to see the ultimate more. I want to see the ultimate more, and yeah, they gave you more. And it eventually devolved into requiring the ultimate to appear in every episode. Yeah, when ultimate skills are introduced into a Gundam series, then you'll know that it's gonna fail. Especially in the Build series. Like, in G Gundam, did Domon ever win? Like, if he doesn't have the God Finger, or the Burning Finger if you're from freaking America, would he ever win? Like, he would not have won without the God Finger. And there's no technique involved. There's nothing involved. All there is ultimates. And if you do not balance out the scales with giving each and everybody an ultimate, like, I cannot fathom how a Gundam series could be made interesting and actually good with ultimates. Like, of course, you could make a super tanky character who can tank all the ultimates that you ever create. Then the stakes would have been raised. But I just cannot seem to think how on earth could a Gundam series be made good. Yeah, remember? Yeah, I know. I know Sekai has an ultimate. I know the whole Ken. I know that. But I don't think he even used it all the time. Like, of course, in the final few battles, he used it all the time. The lack of power balance is ruining the build series. Yeah, I absolutely freaking agree. Because all there is plot armor. By the way, here's the double. No, here's the Dark Hound. So now we're on to the tedious part, building the freaking limbs. In this mood, but well, at least the limbs are completed in 2 to 3 frames, so that's good. The only decent ultimate was the RG system and any established systems in the Gundam universe. Yeah, I agree. But yeah, I still really can't get over the fact that say Iori says RG system could absolutely overpower anything and everything. Like Gundam X Dark Matter could easily slice through him. What does he do? Activate the RG system and disable his beam sabers. The Sengoku actually could have easily won. And, well, there are a few discrepancies regarding the RG system if I have to dig through it. So, don't get me started on that, because I do not want to ruin build fighters for everybody. Transam Alaya limiter off. Yeah. Go for it, man. My astral burst effects would absolutely ruin them. Like, of course, the project is still going on. Like, if I have to say, Telescopium over here, like, not the gun, the Gundam, but yeah, Telescopium's rifle would instantly obliterate everybody. Intergalactic Sniper, who could even win against that? Like, we all activate our Tyrant's Eye and everybody will be obliterated. Wait a minute, where are my limbs? There we go. Oh, we got Wreck 1s, Seika by Tron 3, Yuma by Meijin, and Fumina by Lady Kawachi. They never lost or have a draw. Which is why I hate it, yeah. I do not like the battles as well. Like, don't get me wrong. I may say I like Build Fighters Try more than Build Divers, but the battles, although they may seem climactic, it's always their win in the end, so there is no point in watching it. But yeah, Build Divers, the power balance is off, which is obvious. And there's always this sort of a one ultimate per episode kind of philosophy, so I hate that. And yeah, the characters, either they are obnoxious or they are monotonous. And of course, because of the power balance, you know that the cycle framing can reverse time, right? Yeah, I know. I absolutely know. Which is why I'm trying to implement some into my 00 custom, the Horologium. But I cannot seem to manage to, first of all, Unicorn Gundams are not compatible with 00. Second of all, the narrative arms look stupid on that thing. So I just gave up. So I can null your bullets. Yeah, that's my point. Yeah, so the build series, if Build Divers Re-Rise do not redeem the brand, do not redeem the Build Fighters brand, not Build Fighters, Build Divers brand, then all will be over. Like, the only saving grace of the Gundam series will be, first of all, the live-action Gundam movie, which we still take with a grain of salt, and also Gundam Hathaway's Flash, because if you guys have read the manga, then you will know what to expect. So yeah, hopefully when October rolls around, Build Divers Re-Rise would actually redeem the Build Fighters brand. Or if they actually made a side story regarding, Build Divers Break, because that seems like a very, very cool side story to tell. And you cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. But they announced Iron Blooded Orphans Uzuru's Hunt at the start of the year, and up until now, still no news about it. Like, what the heck were they doing? Of course, Mobile Gundam Breaker is still good, but yeah, I really need Uzuru's Hunt to come out. Rear selected a common protagonist, thank God, and a good armor swapping system, unique designs. Yeah, the Set Lamb and the Eldorado Brute is very, very unique. And of course, the Infinite Justice Knight of the Gundam Justice Knight does look good, and of course the Core Gundam. The Core Gundam itself, no, but all the armor packs do look good. So yeah, I just recently pieced together that it is basically the planets' names combined with the the numbers of the planet. So Earth 3, V2. Are we eventually gonna get I really contemplated on posting this on the channel, like my list of the planetary system names. So Merc 1, V2, Earth 3, Mars 4, Jute 5, Sat 6, Uran 7, Nept 8, and what? No, that's it. Pluto isn't a planet anymore. So sorry. If you guys still think Pluto is a planet, then I feel you. I feel sympathy for you. But if they do actually make planetary packs for the exoplanets, for example Pluto, Setna, Eris, then man, that would be insane. Should be Tech Giant Armor. Oh, should be the gigantic armor the Wound Ward has. The Wound Words. The inlay. The inlay. Let me tell you guys. I've done the math. And the inlay is going to be 2 meters high in 1 to 1/44 scale. The TR6 inlay. So you guys will know how insane it is to have an inlay in your own collection if Bandai does grow the balls to actually develop that thing. So yeah, TR6 inlay, 2 meters high. Saturn should have like a ring either on its back or around that it can create barriers. Like the Stargazer. It's not like we haven't seen that before. But yeah, we need a Sat 6 Gundam, definitely. Yeah, so we could expect the entire solar system to be released with the Core Gundam. Well, I can't. At first, I thought Core Gundam. The name sounds a little bit stupid, but then the core means the planetary core. So like the core of our Earth, the core of Jupiter, for example. So yeah, I recently only just pieced that freaking thing together, and I can't believe it took me so damn long. But yeah, it is basically just you having the planetary packs, and then you have the planetary core, which is going to be the Core Gundam. Pluto should just be the Core Gundam because it's not a planet. Pluto should be yellow, let me tell you that much. It should be like an obscure Disney reference. If they do consider making the... Should have been called the Pluto type Gundam. Oh yeah, the prototype. Yeah, word puns. Definitely good. Yo, Fort. What's going on? So yeah, Merc 1, V2, Earth 3, Mars 4, Jute 5, Sat 6, Uran 7, and Nept 8. I fully bet that they will name the armor packs this way. So, well, since that is the main protagonist, and we do already have 3 variants of the Core Gundam in the I believe it would only last for the first arc. So they would probably introduce the gas giants armor packs in the second arc. So when the main protagonist loses very poorly, or when he just fucked up majorly, then he would probably go ahead and build the gas giant armor packs, just to allow Bandai to rob us of our money, and then just to win against the battles with its size. So I really do agree with you that the gas giant planetary packs should be gigantic. Alright, let's bet which one will be P Bandai, shall we? I don't think any of them will be P Bandai. If anything, if they do plan to develop the exoplanets as the planetary packs, then those will be P Bandai. Because, yeah, exoplanets aren't planets. No, not exoplanets. What the fuck have I been doing? Dwarf planets. The planets that are located in the Kuiper Belt. The multiform Gunpla rarely utilized. Well done. Let me bet the final form is going to be Sun Zero. I don't think so, if I have to be honest with you guys. It's going to be lit. I know. I know it's going to be lit. Yeah, I get it! Striker Pack and H system is the only thing I could remember. I'm on the weapons. Main MS done. Good. Moon 3.5. I can't see. I hate these flat polygons. I hate them. Okay, there we go. Funnels that represent the numbers of moons on a planet. Wow. Jupiter has 72 moons. So, are you going to implement 72 funnels inside an armor pack? Well, if you do it with nanotech, then that may be possible. Because if you remember Iron Man, he has funnels. So, yeah. That could definitely be the case. Is the H2 Artemis reprinted? No, I don't think the H2 Artemis will ever be reprinted, because H2 Artemis is just an upgrade set with that ties into one of the Dengeki Hobby magazines. So I don't think the H2 Artemis will be reprinted. But if the third-party company of the H1 Razor is still here, then that thing would definitely be reprinted. Yeah. Yeah, the H1 Razor and the H2 Artemis. I'm not a fan of the Artemis, but to each their own, I guess. I guess if I do review that, then this is definitely gonna be lit. Hey mate, the Legolas can have unlimited funnels. I think you forgot. Well, those are not technically called funnels. They're actually just remote-controlled beams. That's it. I mean physical funnels, like the new Gundam, for example. Yeah, of course I know the Dragon Momoko is gone. Oh, that's poor. Yeah, I know that the Garaga and the Legolas have beams, like remote-control beams. Remember the Puffsky funnels of the Build Strike? No. I don't even remember the Build Strike ever having funnels, to be honest with you. Star Build Strike. Does he have funnels? Those are beams generated. Those are beam blades being generated and remote control, not actual funnels. So yeah, I know what you're talking about. The battle between the Exia Dark Matter, it summoned a lot of blades just to deter the booster from its gen field. But those are not funnels. I'm meaning physical funnels. Like if you're gonna make a Jupiter planetary pack and actually have 72 funnels, yeah. Well, Gadalaza. I know the Gadalaza has 154 funnels, but it's not a Gundam, is it? It's a mobile armor. It is meant to carry funnels. Yeah, I know the Gadelaza has 154 funnels. Yeah, I know that. But that is practically a warship. So, yeah, if the Jupiter pack actually is the size of the Gadelaza and actually has two gigantic housing units in the back, then it may be possible. It may be possible to have 72 funnels inside of the Jupiter pack, but if not, then it's unfathomable because, yeah, the core Gundam is such a small size, the armor packs can only increase it to a certain amount of size, but then, yeah. So why not make a Gadelaza form for the core Gundam? Simple enough, yeah, it's simple enough. So if we are making a Jupiter pack, then definitely make the core Gundam into the Gadelaza. I know that the Gadelaza has a lot of damn funnels. So yeah, stop criticizing me about that. I know that. Compartments all over its body, yeah. Compartments that house funnels, which house funnels, if you get what I mean. So yeah, it's if they do not make the core Gundam into the Gadelaza, I do not know how it's possible that they would be adding 72 funnels all over its body. Funnels and small funnels is definitely possible. Yeah, it seems like everybody is really riled up to see the Jupiter pack. But what is Jupiter known for, actually? Like, if they had to design the Jupiter pack around the number of moons that it has, well, and the big funnels are as big as a Jinx. Well, you would need to have something like the size of the TR6 Dandelion in order to be able to house that many large funnels. So yeah, TR6 Dandelion confirmed? Question mark? I don't know. TR6 5 or 2, please. But even the TR6 Fiver is like pretty damn large. But we could theorize all we want, but then we'll have to wait and see whether or not the gas giants are gonna be implemented as armor packs into Build Divers Re-Rise. That's what Jupiter's known for, honestly. Being a giant. Yeah. Being a giant that has a red eye that can create storms. So possibly the Jupiter pack may be a harnesser for wind energy? I'm not sure. Yeah, I know, I'm all about that Chuni Bio life. Thinking of ultimate attacks for the Gundams. I'm all about that. And yeah, me being hypocritical and all that kind of shit, so... I mean, the Dandelion was in the Gundam Breaker 3 DLC. Just gives us a bit more hope. Yeah, the Dandelion. That's why I mentioned the Dandelion and not the Fiver first. So, Jupiter should be fast because I think it's the fastest rotating planet. I don't think so. Is the core Gundam much like the Impulse where it changes armor? Yeah. The core Gundam is like the Impulse. Just it replaces all the armor on its body and changes color. That's it. Instead of having the armor packs being changed. So wait a second. I'm thinking that the Mercury Gundam would possibly be the Destiny Impulse kind of reference, because if you guys know from my announcement video, then I actually mentioned that the color schemes of the core Gundams in its different forms is actually sort of an obscure reference to the impulses, because if you see the Earth 3 Gundam is actually the most well balanced and is actually being colored in the default blue. And then the Gundam V2, no, the V2 Gundam is focused on melee and it's red. And no, not the V2, that's Martyr. V2 is in green or in the turquoise, and being focused on firepower, so that's the blast impulse. And the Gundam Marsfer is red and it focuses on melee combat, much like the force, not the force impulse, the sword impulse. So if I have to guess, I think the armor packs will be designed around like kind of referencing the impulse backpacks. So there has to be a Destiny Impulse, there has to be an Impulse Blanche. I think those have to be the core reference for the later armor packs for the core Gundam. But that's just my opinion. What do you guys think? I think core Gundam is more Extreme Gundam, and its face is except smaller. Which Extreme Gundam? Like, are you talking about the Type X, or are you talking about Leos? I really hope that you're talking about Leos. And I just realized I built the drone wrongly. Mercury should be fast AF, yeah, because Mercury is the fastest planet. So, is there a high mobility type in the core Gundam? No, because yeah, as I said, then I tried to sell more Gunpla by marketing it a multi-form Gundam. That's definitely what they're doing, and they are changing the colors of the core Gundam based on the phases. Then they remarket it as a new kit. It looks like I kinda messed up. Yep, I skewered the polycap. Don't mind me. More of the Leo stuff, since it hasn't got huge armors and the X and the Mark II Axe. Yeah, the Mark II Axe has the dystopia phase. But if it were to have a reference to the Mark II Axe in one of its planetary packs, then I will be more than delightful. I'll be more than delighted to see a reference to the Mark II Axe in Gundam Build for the Divers Re-Rise. I believe Bandai does have the rights to Gundam Exa, so that they could actually mention the Gundams and the character names. So probably if oh my god, Yuki actually mentioned about AI fighters. So what if they actually put that concept into action and actually give us some characters from the more obscure series, like Gundam Exa, Exa Versus, Crossbone. Crossbone's not obscure. What am I talking about? No, basically these are the only two series that I can think of, because Advanced Zeta, they could not mention the character name, so Advanced Zeta is out of the damn question. Excuse me. $55 and I finished building the top part of the body. Char Battle Royale, please, Lil. Yeah, it's gonna be welcome to see Zayhart battle against Char. I would kill for any Exa reference. Well, yeah, I would too. I would. So if they actually put the AI pilot's idea into action, and then actually introduced us to I would prefer them to introduce us to Cynthia Awar. But it would be a nice it would be a nice surprise if they actually introduced Leo's Alloy as an AI pilot. So yeah, that would be pretty good if I may say so myself, because they are data life forms. They like Cynthia and what? Cynthia and Leos, they are both data life forms, so they could technically jump into the Diver series and give us a surprise. So hopefully that actually happens, because I would, and I mean I seriously would kill for any extra reference, especially if they decide to model one of the Gundams after the Extreme Gundam. Howdy, nice, the Dark Hound. Yeah, I finished the top body for now. I think the anchor shots are built later on. So yeah, I'm more of an instruction follower, so I prefer to build the anchor shots later on. Yeah, I have been rambling for far too long. Char versus Char from Zeta versus Char from CCA and Full Frontal. I don't know what that means. MC Fighter is just gonna be fodder. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, the Dark Hound has been reissued. Mission-based battle will be better for plot than just gunpla battle. Yeah. Or, please, make it a tournament. And make it a tournament that actually has a black mob behind it. That was actually what gave build fighters the actual stakes. And if that doesn't happen, I'm fine with it, but at least give the entire battle scenario some stakes. They could lose their gunpla, for example. They could the main character could actually lose the Earthly Gundam if he actually lost against somebody. For example, if they lost the Sestlan, that lost against the Seltsam Gundam. Well, he had tournament where apocalypse battles happen. Yeah. Soundwave is so lucky he has the Gaia Gundam. I have the Gaia Gundam as well, so I don't think I've ever released the review of the Gaia Gundam, have I? I don't think I have. Like, I have that recorded, it's on my camera, but I never really got the motivation to actually edit that video and actually release it. Have I released it? I don't have it, and I don't have any interest in buying it now. Well, to each their own. But I have bought the Gaia Gundam from Japan when I was on my trip, and then I studied the mechanics and tried to replicate the Gaia Gundam's mechanics on my own custom. And I just realized I had the wrong polycaps out, for fuck's sakes. Ooh, yeah, you also have it. You bought it in Japan. I haven't seen it yet on your channel. Well, that just basically means that I have to grow some balls and edit that video. But not tonight, obviously. Not tonight. Tonight, I'm just gonna be finishing up this build, and then all will be fine. So, I think I'm gonna be editing that video tomorrow. So, mark my words. And if I do not deliver the video within Wednesday, because tomorrow I have a video scheduled, which is basically going to be the showcase of the Figurize Effect Jet Effect parts. So, that's it. How to use a hobby knife. I do not have a hobby knife. All I have is a set of cutters here. So yeah, I do not have a hobby knife, I do not have a pen knife, I do not have anything of that sorts. But yeah, I usually just file down all of the nubs. And that's basically it. That's basically what I do. How do you use cutters then? Well, I don't use cutters to build my gunpla kits. I usually just use the cutters to slice open my gunpla boxes. But if I have to guess, they actually just go ahead and did this. Like, they just push the knife on the nub to try to clear it. But I am the worst offender in Gunpla building because I do not do double cuts. So I usually do a single cut and then file away the nub. File away the nub. I need a freaking glass of water. So yeah, I do not do double cuts, and yeah, I just file away. You can scratch the plastic around the nub, I know, but that's mainly for people who do double cuts, and I don't. So there you have it. A person that doesn't do double cuts in model building. How much of an offender am I? Like, you can shit on me all you want. I'm a guy who doesn't do double cuts when building model kits. So I usually just file away the file away the nubs, and that's it. Filing away knobs, wouldn't that be fun, eh? Hydration agent. Have you tried X-Acto knife? I haven't tried it. T-poses. I shall exert dominance while not double cutting. Same. I never double cut, and yet my model kit seems to turn out good. But of course, a lot of model builders out there will shit on me for not doing double cuts. So yeah, I'm gonna let you guys who want to shit on me have it your way. Because I deserve it. I don't double cut to save time, yeah, same. For the most part, they're pretty unnoticeable. Yeah, I know. I just do it if it's really necessary. I don't even know how to do it. Yeah, of course. But I really do not want a load of gate plastic all over my table. That's why I don't do double cuts. And do single cuts and then file my mistakes away. That's it. Right. Nobody cares about the technique. It's the build that's important. I'm glad you agree. What am I looking for? I even asked the local bookstore, which has some hobby tools. Yeah. Too bad to hear that you cannot find anything to sand your shit down. And there are none. Yep. I don't think I've ever found. Some nail clippers have them. Yeah, which I use. Wow. Yeah, we go to all sorts of different extents to build Gunpla, don't we? But yeah, all the people I meet on the internet are weird, so who am I to judge? And that's why I use nail clippers for sanding. Well, what are you complaining about then? You have your sandpaper, that's it. Well, if you do have the chance, go to Tokyo and buy yourself a set of tools. That's what I did for my complete equipment upgrade. And it basically renders these red ones completely useless. These ones feel more swift. I don't want to say swift because that's not the right adjective. These ones feel more comfortable to hold, and it feels like I can build kits way quicker with these small things instead of these gigantic things. So yeah, there's that. There's my life. only use it for perfection. I have sandpaper from the local building store. That's good. Well, I have sandpaper if I just go into some random store that actually sells it. Any Gunpla news? No, I don't think so. I don't think there's any Gunpla news. I don't think there's any Gunpla news for now. So yeah, it feels a little bit stale in the Gunpla news department. So all we could do is wait. I don't think September would have any good releases. But I did not forget about the Sandrock, don't worry, but it's just that I'm not really that into the Sandrock. But if you guys are, then you could go for it. I would go for the Sandrock, but I will need to check the price. You can get sand and papers and files at a hardware store, I guess. Yeah, I could. Still waiting on Archie Fenix. Same. The pain of waiting. Waiting for a kit you absolutely want, and it doesn't come out. And it doesn't come out in a millennia. Have you heard? The Valkylander has a mastery parts. I've heard. Because the Valkylander actually transforms into an SD Gundam Astria. I know. The GM intercept with fellow booster and GM sniper missile launcher is the last. It is an Astria. Yeah, I know it is an Astria. But I feel like they're coming out more and more with these weird designs. But if that thing could be a triple changer, and actually, first of all, yeah, change into that dragon, and then change into the SD Astria, and then for some goddamn reason it could change into a real type Astria, then that thing is unpassable. Because I will be displaying that thing in the real type form. So if the Valkylander surprisingly has that kind of a mechanic, then I will go for the Valkylander. If not, then it's just a weird thing that doesn't really suit my Gunpla collection. So yeah, unless it has a surprising mechanic that is mind-blowing, then I may not get the Valkylander. Sorry for you guys who like it. It seems Bandai is waiting for Christmas to come for that announcement. Hopefully, the kit will be. Hopefully, the RG Fenix will be released. Not released. Released in Christmas, obviously, but announced earlier on so that it can make it in time for Christmas release. But it's not like we do not have a whole lot of good kits that are coming out in December. Like, of course, we have the Eldorado Brute, and we also have the Self-Slam Gundam. So, there's that. To be honest, yeah, any recommendation for Gunpla? This guy, because, yeah, obviously. And recommendations, you ask? I don't think I really have any at the top of my head. Valkylander is not interesting as the, Zero More and Star Winning. Star Winning is interesting, but the execution failed. But then the SD Zero Maru, yeah, that's good. Any paint recommendation for Gunpla? What do you mean by paint? Do you mean paint by color scheme or actual just paints, like jars and jars of paint? I use Mr. Color. Well, I use Tamiya spray paint, so you don't blame me. But I also use Mr. Color for my airbrush. So that's good. Yeah, Mr. Color airbrush, definitely inseparable. Maybe you should thin out the paints of Mr. Color with a teeny tiny bit of thinner. Because, well, the paint tends to get stuck inside my airbrush. So it's probably just me, or that is probably the general thing that happens. Hey, did you play the new Gundam Breaker Mobile? Yeah, I did. I did. And I caught up my progress. I just remembered that because I didn't take the exams yet. What? What is freaking summer? It's freaking summer. You still need to take exams? That's unfathomable. Do you know? I can never find Tamiya around here. Aw, that's sad. Yeah, I could give 2 less fucks about the stand. I gotta clear... Oh, well, fuck it. I see the transfer to issues getting old. Maybe next time, Mega Side Gunpla. Just reminding you to add me to Gundam Breaker. Yeah. So, yeah. Hopefully that SD does have a welcome surprise to bring to the table. If not, I'm passing on it. That's just me. Right, there's the stand. Or a real mode that actually moves. I take exams every day, bro. Oh, man. That is painful. So sorry that you had to go through that, man. Okay. Quarter exams in 2 weeks, lol. Oh, man. Well, good luck with that. But yeah, I don't think you guys have been going through what I've been going through. Because I'm stuck here. Stuck here in this political purgatory that is Hong Kong. And we all suck at math and trigonometry. I have forgotten everything about trigonometry. It's said that Asians are smarter, or Chinese are smarter, but yeah, to be honest, no. It just really depends on where we dedicate our focus to. Please don't remind me anything of maths. I could not take any of it anymore. I have a region tomorrow and math the day after. Oh well, good luck then. Good luck to you. The students are discussing whether or not they would go to school on September right now. Yeah, I know. I really do not want to go to school. Like, I would use the political reasons as an excuse to not go to school, but man, I have my commitments. So I guess I do not have any choice. And political participation in the recent events, I know I don't. We have a lesson in values about freedom. Bullying RG Crossbow, RG line. Oh yeah, it's surprising. It's surprising how the RG line evolved, because they used to just look good but not function well, and then the RG Unicorn came around, and then everything just started getting better and better and better. Well, my school just released a notice today which says that they do not support that. I understand where they're coming from, honestly. So, yeah. It's a mess here. I can't go home until December as of now. Oh, that's bad. I'm in a boarding school, so it kind of sucks. Yeah, I get what you mean. You're stuck in school, 24/7 until you get to be released. But yeah, there we go. Both legs are done. Is that a prison? Boarding schools are basically prisons, let me tell you that. Although I've never been in one, it's only safe to say that boarding schools are prison. I'm frustrated while building Freedom's wings. Yeah, real great. Some people say that the communists infiltrate our schools to watch on the students. Communists are everywhere, man. They've infiltrated the police force. For fuck's sakes. They've infiltrated the students. So it's no reason to not believe that the communists aren't infiltrating our schools and just watching us over right now. The best part of the HGH line is how you could put parts on the stand. Simple yet useful, yeah. So that you do not have to lose absolutely everything. Which is what I usually do. Melissa also has that feature. Masala, sorry. I get the names mixed up from Melissa and Masala. And don't you dare pull any girlfriend jokes, because I do not have a girlfriend. Let alone one that is named Melissa. So yeah, there's that sorted. Hey, you got it. Well, where do you paint Gunpla? Because Hong Kong housing doesn't have the space. I paint Gunpla on the rooftop. Because I live on the top floor. So, I have the liberty to, I have the liberty to have painting space on the rooftop. It's well ventilated. It's well ventilated, albeit I am a mosquito magnet. And Hong Kong's freaking hot right now. I could just sweat by sitting here. So it really demotivates me to paint up there. But all in all, I say it is a blessing to have this space to paint on the rooftop. So yeah, I guess this is my fate after all. Mobile suits are over girlfriend. Yeah. That's how I see my Heisenflay. Like, of course the Heisenflay isn't here. It's gonna be shipping in November. So the Heisenflay, I would see it as my girlfriend, to be honest with you. Like, I am not afraid of admitting that I'm weird, but yeah, in the original story Watership Down, Heisenflay is a British female bunny. And the TR6 Heisenflay, it has a somewhat feminine figure that is more apparent on the wound wart. But then yeah, Heisenflay, female British, fine British bunny. There you have it. There's my girlfriend right there. Mobile suits can massacre people for you. I wish we have real life mobile suits. So that the police force could absolutely be decimated. At one time I accidentally set fast with the British action to my friend. I see I has 7 swords. The average girl doesn't. Well, the average girl has some physical fun, that's what I say. You accidentally spoke in a British accent to your girl, didn't you? So, what did your partner... How did you... No. MJ's bunny girlfriend? No. Not girls in a bunny suit. It's just that the namesake Heisenflay is a British bunny from Watership Down. That's what I'm talking about. Not that I like girls in bunny suits, but Heisenflay is just a British bunny. That's it. So yeah, the Heisenflay I'm gonna be building that thing when it comes to me, and that thing is gonna be my girlfriend. Wait a minute. A gun tank is already enough to wreck the communist infiltrated police force. Yeah, a gun tank is enough. And my mind lagged for a second there because I constantly get the gun tank and the gun cannon mixed up. With the names, obviously, not the appearance. Air Rape Sea Gunsplit. Yeah, I know. Looks like this thing is gonna have a little bit of battle scarring. There we go. There's that. But yeah, seriously, I am really not into taking girlfriend jokes. And I've grown quite sensitive to that. Not until I could regain my mental constitution among the chaos that is in Hong Kong. Freaking communists, man. But if you guys do not want to, I won't delve into that because, well, I have very strong opinions about it. To be honest, I'd rather use heavy arms to destroy the communists. Yeah, sure. As a wise robot once said. What? Zenyatta? Experience tranquility? It's okay, man, voice it out. Death is a preferable alternative to comedy. No, that's not Zenyatta. That is not Zenyatta, man. Looks like I'm not getting the references that you guys are pulling, so... Man... There's my respect gone. Well, that's not completed yet. I still have the back skirt and side skirts. Flowers shelling on communists. Well, dying slaves. They're all dead. They're all gonna be dead. But I would use an American Union flag to destroy the communists. Well, I will use my boy TR6 inlay. By the way, where's the British accent reviews? Nope. Not gonna tell you where that's gone. But I will tell you guys that I need to be in my tip-top shape in order to commit to that. So since I'm not in my tip-top shape, I will not be doing that anytime soon. But those reviews are definitely coming. Like my sort of roleplay reviews with my British accent. Of course, I do need to study the accent a little bit more, but I feel like it's kind of fine, like the way it is right now. Although I do tend to go to more Australian than more British, but it's alright, I guess. It's freaking alright. I do sound like I could blend in London. My ears died. Why did your ears die? But yeah. Crickety, mate. Crikey, oh crikey, mate. Oh blimey. Like, do you know the one quote that is most known for its British accent? Cheers, love, the cavalry's here. If you played Overwatch, then you'd get this reference. Freaking Tracer. Ever get that feeling of deja vu? Wanna have a cup of tea? Oh, great, sir. Oh, sir, I would like to be treated to some tea and crumpets. So gather around my house tomorrow morning, and then we'll have a nice tea. Tea and crumpets. You're gonna be a classy posh man with a top hat and smoking a pipe, while you are holding over your eye a monocle. I don't care about grammar, so let's high grade master race, boy. While calling, oh for fuck's sakes, man, it's going too quickly. I know. That's the precise reason why I can't catch up. Hell yes. Okay, so there's the 4. All I need are the blades. So how did my British accent go? It's kind of too stereotypical. In sweet lands. Or sure, in the sweet lands. I think it's kind of stereotypical. Spitty, Spitfire. I know, right? I know. Yeah, I think accents are supposed to be stereotypical. Che, look at the Irish. You know what they'll all say. St. Patrick's Day. You see frickin' rainbows down across the island. You find leprechauns. Firing pixie dust out of their arses. Oh, for fuck's sakes. There goes me Irish look, man, I guess. There goes me feckin' Irish look. You'll be drinking with the gypsies on St. Patrick's Day, I know. No, hopping into me car, full of Guinness. The entire car is made out of Guinness bottles. Yeah, I know what the feck I'm talking about. I'm not drunk, you're drunk. I may have came of age, but I never had a sip of alcohol. All I had is cider and all that kind of shit. Yeah, how's my Irish? Top of the morning to you. Conus to talk to. Conus to talk to people. How you all doing? As far as the goddamn railgun. Yeah, me bringing back to my American self again. Yeah. Top of the morning, Gambus. Conus to talk to. What's up, viewers? Kim Falcha, how you all doing? Yes, and I do mean, I know, and I do, like, I seriously mean it. I know a bit of Gaelic Irish. Yo, Ted Olsen. Yeah, okay. Brave for the holy hand grenade. Like, everything I say in my Irish accent just sounds ridiculous. My British accent may sound posh, but the Irish accent it sounds ridiculous, mates. Do you watch Days That Live, by the way? No. I haven't got the motivation to just download that cringy series. Of course, yes, I could go ahead and watch it right now. Just for a bit of research into Kurumi's abilities, because Kurumi is, I know, she is a shadow person, but she manipulates time. So I really want to do a little bit of research on her abilities, just to give some abilities to Horologium, if that makes any sense. What nippers are you using? The nippers I'm using are from the Gundam Base Tokyo. So, yeah. I bought it from there, so you guys, if you want a pair of these, you have to go there. But these old nippers, I never knew where they come from. These are from like 6 to 7 years ago, so they possibly degraded by now. I rarely even use them, so I think I may hand them down to somebody else. Like, I know Date to Live is cringy, but what is more cringy, my Irish accent or Date to Live? Like, I need a reference, because my Irish accent sound cringy, but I know, me be drinking with the pixies right there. I came of age, I can drink all I want. I drink all I feckin' want. I know it's true. I know what's true. Your Irish is okay, I guess. Is there anything cringier than Day to Live? Frickin' Fred. Frickin' nasty, dirty Fred. Hey, it's Fred with the frickin'... Your Irish accent is like a drunk Irishman on a roller coaster, I know. Oh my fucking god, man. Well, at least it's not as drunk as to have a freaking hangover. And man, I do not have any alcohol yet. I messed up all my plates. That's a compliment. Yeah, I know. I know. Stereotypical Irishman. They drink like an Irishman. Drink fucking Guinness all day long. Breakfast, you drink Guinness. Afternoon tea, you drink Guinness. And at night, especially on a Saturday night, you can drink all the Guinness you want. Get a hangover for all I care. Hangovers are like the common cold over here. Okay, I just thought of a new super weapon for my ship. Yeah, hangovers are more common than the common cold over here. Would you rather have a beam rifle or a bazooka loaded with missiles? Beam rifle. Your Irish accent sounds like a frozen bread, except it's an accent. My god. Yeah, I know my Irish accent is very fucking cringy, but which one is more cringier? Like, my Irish accent or Day to Live? Please tell me. Like, please. Please tell me that Day to Live is cringier. Yeah, Day to Live is fucking cringier, I know. 10 out of 10. Yeah. I do not want to, put myself through the torture that is Day to Live, just to do a little bit of research and to see Kurumi's abilities in action. But I don't know. I think Shido, your Irish is good, lol. Yeah. Yeah, thanks for the compliments, man. Or should I say Goraf Mahagot, which means thank you in Gaelic Irish. I managed to watch 3 seasons of Day to Live. Yeah, well, you have a strong mental constitution, man. You weaklings. Isn't that chick with crazy time eyes? Yeah, Kurumi is the one with the clock eye. But yeah, I just really want to do more research on her abilities, just to figure out how to write a Horologium story. There we go. There's one binder. The one that lots of people like. Well, yeah, I like Kurumi just because of her abilities. Of course, her looks are stunning, and in the RPG games, man, she is just a whole different person. She turns into a cat girl, for fuck's sakes, and for some reason I do like it. Like, I'm not a furry or anything, but I like it. But yeah, just Kurumi's abilities are intriguing to me, and I really want to just see them in action. Researchers Day to Live, Horologium is now a lolly with time powers. Yeah. Yeah, in an alternate universe, Horologium may be a female. Who knows? T-pose as well, asserting dominance, you weaklings. I remember H kits have the arms in hole and peg with the different paths. You just made for the joints weaker. Yeah, Gundam H kits do have that, and they still do, but they never use them. Wait a minute, what am I looking for? Oh yeah, the anchor shots. I don't remember them weakening, to be honest. Yeah. I think it's just Bandai's way of making more money. Have you looked into Warhammer 40k? Not yet. Sorry to say, but not yet. The only thing that weakens the polycaps is the sun. Yeah, because over there it melts them. I hate the proportions of the Dark Hound, but man, the concept of a pirate Gundam is okay. Yeah, the more pirates, the better, isn't it? What's the first Gundam series you've watched? Gundam Age. Like, I know a lot of people will kill me for this, but yeah, honestly, the first ever Gundam series that I've watched is Gundam Age. Because it just so happened to be broadcasted on the TV. And I just so happened to catch a few episodes of it while my brother is watching it. So I think that is probably a blessing, probably a curse, I don't know. Everybody jumped on the train with Double O. Almost everybody. I don't want to categorize that. And my first model kit is the 1/144th Wing Zero. That's a good kit. I built the Zero Hono, and I know how the Wing Zero functions. It's a good kit, but the wings are a bit loose. So, yeah. I reviewed the Wing Zero Hono like years ago. So if you want to check that out, check that out. Make fun of my old voice. If you guys want to, I don't care anymore. Wait, blessing and curses are the two UC quotes. I am not deliberately making a reference to the Unicorn Gundam. But, yeah, I don't know if it is a blessing or if it is a curse to be introduced to the Gundam series through Gundam Age. Is Hong Kong... Yeah, Hong Kong does dub over the Gundam animes with Cantonese. Or any anime in question. Watching all of Days to Live. Okay, I'm gonna make this a commitment, and I'm gonna make this a challenge. If I do reach 2K before mid-October, I'm gonna go through Days to Live. How's that for posture? If I reach 2K before mid-October, which is gonna start on the 11th of October, then I'm gonna go through Days to Live. How's that for posture? Why don't do it? That's gonna be dangerous, Chief. Well, I'm gonna look into Days to Live anyways, just because I want to see Kurumi's abilities in action. So I don't think it's all a curse. I don't think it's a curse in its entirety. Bow to the Mortals, as I have watched all of Days to Live. Transform the kit. Not yet. I still have the gun to build. Especially TVB dubs. They suck the most, just like their news. Yeah. Anything that is not the original dubs are cringy. Like, for example, I have watched a few snips of Konosuba, the dub of Konosuba, and it's cringy as all hell. And I do not like it. I thought it was pronounced as Date Alive. No, if I had to separate, if the three words are separated, it is pronounced as Date Alive. Yeah, it is Date Alive. That's what I said. So I'm gonna be transforming the kit on this video. So on this stream, don't worry about it. Of course, the review of this guy will be popping up sooner or later in the future. But obviously, I have to get the Gaia Gunner's review edited. Wait a minute. I think. No, I haven't edited even. I haven't even edited it. I only edited the Virus Isolde, which is one of the reviews that I've recorded after the Gaia. What is your favorite color scheme for a custom Gunpla? If I had to go for preferred color scheme, then I think it might be a I don't know, honestly. Because I do not have a favorite color scheme yet. Like, I do not have a preferred color scheme that I will go to every single time. But my favorite color scheme among all of my custom Gunpla for now is the color scheme for Gundam Aquila, which is a green white with purple accents, and also just green white purple color scheme with blue accents. That's one of the because first of all, it's one of my most proud projects, and second of all, I just really love the color scheme of Aquila. Like, man, I almost grabbed the wrong nippers. Am I the only dude here that watched all of Data Live without cringing? I haven't watched Data Live, but it is very freaking cringy from the snips I've seen. Well, I guess my battery's drying up, guys. So, I'm gonna grab a battery pack, and I'm gonna be right back. I am back. That's better. That's better. Black and gold for me. I really like the royal look. Black and gray. Have you seen the So Many Destinies? Ah, let's confuse until spam time. No, maybe not. That's fast. Missed opportunity. I will not let you guys flood my chat with girlfriend jokes. What's your first Gunpla build? Mine was the L Strike Gundam. The build was simple yet amazing, except for the big wrist sticker for the L Striker. Well, my first Gunpla was the H2 normal, but the first Gunpla that I actually built on my own is the H3 orbital. Well, let me explain it. The first Gunpla that I've ever built was with my dad and my brother. We three worked together to build the H2 normal, and then the next time that they went to the model shop and actually bought us Gunpla, my dad bought me the H3 orbital while he bought my brother the Gundam X. So we built both of those kits all on our own, and that's the end of that. So first Gunpla kit, technically the H2 normal, but the first Gunpla kit that I ever built on my own is the H3 orbital. Mine was the HGC Calamity Gundam. I think that's gonna be good, but hopefully they will revive that kit. Hopefully they will revive all the C kits, because all of them except for the E just looks disgusting. Why was my first Gunpla so much older than yours? I don't know. Are you a generation Y person, or are you the similar age as me? Yes, yeah. Here I am. I came of age. Almost into. I see the Stargazer stuff are nice. Strike Noir still looks pretty much squished for me. The Vert Buster, I think that's probably one of the best ones, because, well, obviously it has his face covered up. By the way, Darkhound has a transformation? Yeah, Darkhound does have a transformation. And I'm going to be showing it off until before I end the stream. RGG Gundam Burning Gundam would be great, I think. Yeah, RG God Gundam. They're releasing a high resolution of it, so why not do it a real grade alongside it? But I don't think Bandai actually wants to pay more attention to the FC Gundams, because, man, they've stopped with the Noble Gundam, and I really want them to release the Shuffle Alliance. And the High-Res God so thick and bulky. The High-Res God is so thick and bulky. Yeah. Have you ever made homemade parts for Gunpla? No, I have never. I've never scratch built anything because I do not know how to scratch build. But I would really want to learn how to scratch build one day. So hopefully, when I do have the chance to move overseas, hopefully I could meet some Gunpla builders wherever I go, so that I could learn how to scratch build. How about kit bashing all the time? This Perseus right here. Perseus right here is a kit bash between the 1.5 Gundam and the reversible Gundam. And if you notice here, I've actually used some of like a pair of the flat GN drives that were left over from my extra what is it called, the Diver Ace pack, and then I stuck it in there. So this guy does have a triple drive system with more functionalities. For example, storing the beam saber, housing the shield, something like that. So yeah, this is one of my kit bashes, and basically all of my kits and all of my custom kits are kit bashes. So yeah, there is no question with that. There's no question about that. All any Gunpla community in Hong Kong, not that I could see it. Not that I could see, but there are definitely Gunpla communities online. Speaking of Shuffle Alliance, I've seen hyper of them in Thailand, about 1k bots, which is how much is one bot in Hong Kong dollars or American dollars? I don't know. I don't care. You just need a point of reference. Like how much is one Thai bot to one American dollar? Or one Hong Kong dollar if you want to convenient me. If you want to give me convenience. Which Gundam technology? Funnels. I would really like it if funnels, bits, fangs, whatever, remote control weaponry exists in real life. I want to kit bash a Gundam X and Duplicate Gundam Artemis. Yeah, I want Psycho Frame. Right, so I guess here is the Dark Hound's Dodge Lancer. And then I got to put together the beam sabers. Gym drives makes for unlimited energy, and genetic modding. Cycle frame for immortality. No. I think if the cycle frame technology exists, it will most definitely fall into the wrong hands. And basically, the power struggle. Where the hell are the beam sabers? Did I? Oh yeah, I built them. I'm so fucking stupid. But anyways, let me give you guys a full rotation of the Gundam H2 Dark Hound, and of course the wire is over here. So yeah, here is the Black H2. It does actually look very nice, especially with all of the child safety knobs being snipped off, which does give the binders and the V-fin a bit more of a spikier silhouette. And of course the nubs on the hooks as well. So without further ado, let's get into the transformation. So let cycle frames to fix my mistakes. I remember the armor of the Dark Hound of Build Divers, yeah. So why do I want it's just so thin. I wish it was a bit more bulky. Oh my god. For once I finally think the Dark Hound's lance does have the Jinx's Spear Lance. Man, oh my god. One bot to HKD is 0.25, so... Oh. So how many bot was it again? Oh yeah, and also that's Filipino, so yeah, shit. Around 1k bots, so it is 250 Hong Kong dollars. What about SAR? SAR is the short form for a special administrative region. Saudi Rials, okay. Oh, so that's your currency right there. Yeah, I was kind of making a joke about Hong Kong, but I guess it doesn't really work out, did it? Are you gonna get the PG Unicorn Bad Disney? No, definitely not. Because it's an expensive kit, and I doubt that even like the shelving in here. I don't think it allows for a perfect grade to sit in there. Not even my Lucifer's wing could sit in there comfortably. It has to kneel. So yeah, the perfect grade unicorn is definitely out of the question. Let alone the Bad Destiny version of the unicorn. So yeah, I think master grades could fit in there just slightly, but nah, I don't think a single perfect grade could even fit in there. So yeah, unfortunately, I'm not gonna be getting the perfect grade Unicorn Gundam Bad Destiny version. Ah, Lucifer's Wing, that beast of a size kit or squadron. No, no. There we go. So here is the Age 2 Dark Hound in its Strider form. It's definitely one of the cooler looking Strider forms I've ever seen. Like, I think this has to be my favorite Strider form out of all the Ace 2s, including the Magnum. So, what do you guys think? I think it absolutely looks just menacing. But yeah, there we go. That is gonna be the build for the Ace 2 Dark Hound. Now, I'm gonna be building the hands right now, just so I could squeeze a little bit more time to talk with you guys. I think the flag is a the Strider form looks good. Yeah, I agree. I just like the Strider form of the Dark Hound more than anything. Yes, I do, and I regret it. The high grade unicorn Gundam perfectibility to be freaking precise. Functionality, the form has no benefits since it is drag 3 times more thrust. Okay, it died. Yeah, it died. I know it died. But yeah, I'm back. So there are the hands. Yeah, we're good. We're good. And here we have the Age 2 Dark Hound Strider form back on the stand. So yeah, that's gonna round it up for the stream. Yeah, the build is complete. Now, final call for comments. Final call for anything got to do with chat. So if there is anything that you'd like to discuss with me before I end the stream, go ahead and throw it into the chat. It is included with the stand is included with all of the Gundam Age 2s. So Age 2 normal, double bullet, and the Dark Hound. I don't think the Age 2 Magnum does have it. What's your next build? It depends on what I buy, honestly. I think this is gonna be the last kit that I build for August because I really want to save up. And I think the next build, it's most possible that the Sandrock would be my next build, but I'm not sure about that. But if the next build, if it's not the Sandrock, is gonna be the Earth 3 Gundam. Let's be real here. Because I'm gonna be getting the R3 Gundam just so I could get a feel of how the core Gundam functions in actual model kit form. So, if it's not the Sandrot, it's gonna be the R3. So, that's my next build. Some say that transformable mobile suits are more fragile. Yeah. It doesn't make sense. Space, there's no Let's put more. And I'll study after this. Yeah, the stream disconnected for a bit. Will you be getting any Sangok soul kits then? I got 4 of them, which is in my shelf right now, but I don't think I will be getting any that come because I'm not interested. Well, hype for the Death Scythe. Yeah, Death Scythe. That character, interestingly, that character actually killed Guan Yu in the actual Three Kingdoms story. So, it would not be surprising to see the Death Scythe, the character of the Death Scythe, actually kill the new Gundam. So yeah, it with all of that spoilers, with all of that spoiled for you guys, we should all be prepared to see Guan Yu die in Sangok Sockets then. Let's be honest here. Do you have any Xeon mobile suits like the Goof, Gian, and of course the Zaku's? Yeah, I do. I do have not right now, but all of them are all outside in my living room. So I have a real grade Zaku 2, which is Char's Zaku 2, and then I have the Goof R35, and I think that is basically it. I do not think I have any Xeon suits, like, in my collection. How will you fix the scratch marks on the kit? I don't fix it. I seriously leave them there. Hyper Master Wave Barbatos, yeah. You can only move 3 times faster. Well, this guy is in red and has triple the amount of power with 3 GN drives. Who's faster now, bitch? Who is gonna be the faster mobile suit now? This guy's in red. It has triple the output power from the GN drives. Is your Constellation series complete? No, it's not complete yet. Because, well, I have Hercules, I have the Gushin Rebake here, ready to be painted, and then I have Telescopium, and I have what? And I have Canis. So which is gonna be a Destiny and Impulse kit bash. Hurrah! Needs for speed. GN drives overrated. Yeah. Goof is awesome. Have you seen the Goof custom? It's badass. Yeah. I haven't watched 6th MS team, but I could assure you the Goof custom is also definitely definitely awesome. Wait, isn't it 5 times since two or twin GN drives? Maintaining 3 GN drives. Should have done Quantum based backpack with the double shoulder guard to give 5 GN drives, and then maybe the Haruk. Well, Perseus fell down. And the double 5 GN drives, maybe the Haruk Cross to give it at 6 GN drives. That should be something that somebody does. But, well, the last call has been closed, and yeah, I really need a drink, and I really need what? What the hell? I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna mute myself, so yeah. It was my brother mashing on the doorbell. You lose money fast. Any tips for lining a unicorn with Gundam markers? I'm a Gundam noob. Interested in the real green unicorn. Lining the unicorn. Lining the real green unicorn, I suggest you only do it on the white armor with a gray fine tip Gundam marker. I'll be doing it maybe if I can find a route. Catch you later, bro. Super. You lose money fast with 3 GN drives. Man, Ow, I thought it was the ghost pranking you. Yeah, my freaking brother. My adult perfect ability is gonna beat that. Well, but anyways, the final clause will be closed, and I will be catching you guys in the reviews. So yeah, that's it for me. I'll see you all next time. I really need a drink, so I'm gonna be cheers to like toasting to you guys. Toast to you guys for having a good day. Bye.